Smuggling has been around for centuries. People will do almost anything to sneak illegal goods past security, whether it's gold, drugs, or even live animals. But sometimes, their plans are so ridiculous that you have to wonder, what were they thinking? Here are some of the strangest smuggling attempts ever caught. 1. Swallowing gold bars. Gold smuggling is nothing new, but in 2015, one man in India took things to an extreme. Instead of hiding gold in luggage or clothing, he decided to swallow 12 gold bars. Now, each bar was 33 grams. Not massive, but still solid metal. And if you think that sounds painful, you'd be right. When the man landed at the airport, he was visibly uncomfortable. Security officers noticed that something was off and sent him for an X-ray. That's when they saw it. 12 bright, metallic objects sitting inside his stomach. Doctors had to surgically remove the bars, and the man was arrested. 2. The turtle in a hamburger. Airports have strict rules about traveling with pets. But in 2013, a man in China refused to leave his pet turtle behind. So, he came up with a bizarre plan, hiding it inside a hamburger. At Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport, the man, surnamed Li, placed his turtle inside a KFC burger, carefully tucking it between the buns and wrapping it up. Perhaps he thought security wouldn't notice. But there was just one problem. When his bag went through the scanner, officers noticed odd protrusions sticking out of the burger. Suspecting something amiss, they asked to inspect Li's luggage. "There's no turtle in there, just a hamburger," Li reportedly insisted. "There's nothing special to see inside." However, after repeated requests, he allowed the inspection, and the pet turtle was discovered hidden inside the burger. Li explained that he had only wanted to travel together with his beloved turtle. 3. The man who became a car seat. At the US-Mexico border, one man tried an incredibly bizarre disguise. Instead of hiding under a car seat, he became the car seat. He wrapped himself in upholstery, seatbelts, and padding, then sat completely still inside the vehicle, hoping to blend in. There was just one problem. He was still shaped like a human. Border Patrol officers immediately noticed that something was off. And when they got closer, the seat was breathing. His cover was blown, and he was pulled from the car and arrested. It turns out you can't just disguise yourself as furniture and expect it to work. The baby tiger in a suitcase. In 2010, security officers at Bangkok Airport were scanning luggage when they noticed something strange. One suitcase looked like it had a stuffed animal inside. But when they took a closer look, the stuffed animal was breathing. Inside the bag was a real, live baby tiger, drugged and hidden among stuffed toys. The passenger had planned to smuggle the cub to Iran, where exotic pets are sold illegally. But thanks to airport security, the tiger was saved and sent to a wildlife rescue center instead. Pigeons with tiny backpacks. Smugglers have used cars, people, and even pigeons to transport drugs. In Kuwait, officers noticed a pigeon flying unusually low. When they caught it, they discovered a tiny backpack strapped to its back, filled with 178 pills. Pigeons have been used for messages for centuries, but apparently some criminals thought they could turn them into drug couriers. Unfortunately for them, pigeons aren't the best at avoiding capture. The crocodile that escaped mid-flight. One of the craziest smuggling attempts ever involved a live crocodile. A couple stuffed the reptile inside a duffel bag and brought it onto a commercial flight. Everything seemed fine, until mid-flight, when the crocodile broke free. Panic erupted in the cabin. Passengers started screaming. Some even ran toward the front of the plane, throwing the aircraft off balance. The pilot barely managed to land safely, but the smugglers were immediately arrested. These cases prove that smugglers will try anything. Some of these plans were risky, painful, and even life-threatening. Others were just plain ridiculous. But in the end, modern security always wins.